Morning. Cold here this morning. Well, cold. It doesn't get cold here very much. But a slight touch of frost this morning. Well, I'd like to talk about how I cope with cancer pain. I have advanced metastatic prostate cancer. It's spread to my bones and my lymph nodes. And like I say, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the medical profession at all. It's just my story, my journey, and how I deal with things. I'm going to go through it from start till now, and different things we've used and tried, and what I felt worked for me. If you watched any of my other videos, you know it started out with extreme back pain. That I didn't know that I'd actually had a burst fracture in my spine and some transverses, I think they call it, out of the ribs where they hook onto the back, and a few other things. I was in extreme pain, excruciating pain. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't sit down. I spent days pacing the floor, leaning on furniture and stuff. It seemed to take the pressure off if I could lean on something. And I think what it was doing was I was using my arms to lengthen my back, so the compression of the spine wasn't hurting as much, which didn't really help, but it's a natural thing your body tries to do. We tried anti-inflammatories. We tried Robaxacet. We tried hot and cold packs. We were running out of things to try. I mean, my wife just ran steady, trying to figure out, ask people, her family's nurses, what we could do for the pain. And then we found out it was with 4-stage cancer. Prayer was number one for me. That took the edge off everything. I mean, it made a difference night and day whether I could walk or not, even with canes. But medically wise or herb wise, whatever, I'm going to tell you what we used and how my pain have changed over the last 6 months. The first month was terrible. Like I say, we tried all kinds of stuff. They ended up putting me on morphine. I would take like 5 morphine pills just to take the edge off so I could sleep. I hadn't slept in almost a month. And even at then, it's been short. And I've had insomnia. I'll go for spells where I don't sleep hardly much at night, and then I'll have a spell where at night where I'll get 5-6 hours of sleep, which is great. But then I'll be back to the cycle again where I get 2 or 3. I seem to go to sleep early, but wake up and then I can't sleep after that. If I do sleep, it's very restless. I'm awake, asleep, awake, asleep. Now I did get a couple of months after the start and before now that it was tolerable. I actually got stuff done. I was working around. I knew I had to be careful because I overdid it. I was in pain again. Like saying,
I wonder if it was something you were taking.
I don't know.
You were good there for a little while.
Yeah, there was like 2 months where I was not bad. I mean, I could tolerate the pain. So like I say, if you look at my other videos, there's a list of herbs and meds I was on. Like I say, there was a period, let's say June, July, maybe even part of August, it wasn't too bad. Now, actually, during that good period for that couple of months there, now I was getting a lot of hands-on prayer for healing, and maybe that made the difference. I feel it made the difference. And then it started up again. What really done it recently in the last couple of weeks is they broke some more ribs.
Rosemary.
And yeah, that's what we're using now. But we first started off with, we even tried turmeric, like a pack. We tried...
an oil there, cod liver oil or whatever.
No, that's recently. I mean, no, we started with frankincense,
Oh, yeah, frankincense.
essential oils. We tried myrrh. essential oils. I'm not sure if I tried neem.
No.
No. Tea tree oil, no. No, I think we went right next to the castor oil. Now, the castor oil packs did give me some relief. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have metastatic cancer. I hear from watching online that some of them do have pain and some don't. Mine has not been so forgiving. It's 24/7, and there's times that it's worse. Especially if I've done stuff like this week. I had scans, and laying on those tables I found really aggravated it. Like it hurts to breathe deeply. And the thing that sucks about cancer, that really annoys me, it takes up 90% of your day. It consumes, I mean, you don't get a life left because it's either in pain, you're taking pills, you're doing appointments, it's always on your mind. And that's the biggest part of cancer that really sucks, is it's hard to get relief from it. I mean, there's times that I sit and I weave back and forth because the pain's bad. Sitting in a chair, certain chairs are worse than others. I find chairs without arms are really bad because I can't put my arms on the chair to relieve the stress of my back. I don't like to sit back on the back of the chair. I like to sit on the front edge and lean on something. I find that's how I get a bit of relief. Soft chairs are terrible. I can't get out of them. If I sit in a chair for, say, even 5 minutes, if it hasn't got arms on it, I need help to get up. Coughing, sneezing, you want to hold yourself when you cough because you don't want to break anything. Like I say, now we're down to castor oil packs with rosemary oil. Now, that seems to be giving me quite a bit of relief. I am amazed, actually, how I'm really, 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 really trying not to take any morphine pills. I have addictive type personality, and it scares me. To get started on something, I had to take them at first. I had no choice. And taking those kind of opioids, I can't even say it, any type of those painkillers, if you're on Oxycontin or anything like that, morphine, they will bind you up, and there's side effects. Slow your breathing down. There's a lot of different side effects it affects people differently. For me, I bound up and ended up in the hospital because you got to drink a lot of liquids, and if you don't, they bind up. So you got to take liquids, and like I say, I take like a Ducalac. There's other types of Senecoats and stuff like that didn't work for me, but I do find prayer is my number one thing. He gives me strength to get through this. I have problems sitting because I have pain in my nether region. I have to be careful, like bending and turning. You don't want to turn. I tend to move. I look like a stiff marionette. I try to keep my back straight. I don't try to turn my neck. At times you'll get it feels like a crack, and you're always worried every time you get a snap. It's like if you snap your fingers, kind of thing. What do you call that? Crack your knuckles. You get that feeling, and I get that feeling in my neck. I get it in my back. I get it in my arms. And every time I do that, I'm scared I'm breaking something. So it's kind of scary. So I do kind of turn my whole body, and I try not to turn my neck too much. And it is aggravating because it does pain when you turn it. But like I say, I found that the castor oil and rosemary right now seems to be doing the trick to keep me from having to take the morphine. And there's other, you add in the comments stuff that you guys have tried. I know there's guys worse out there than me. They're going through a lot worse. Maybe they have, more experience in what they've used for pain. And I've read a lot that some people have the prostate cancer and they've had no pain. You know, once they get back past the first part of the having your prostate not peeing and stuff like that. But I say this is just a short little video to talk about cancer pain and how I've coped with it. You know, my wife has been my rock. You know, she does a lot of research with the herbs and stuff, and we've tried a lot. And like I say, check my other videos and my list of herbs and stuff I've been taking, and hopefully something will work for you if you're having metastatic cancer pain. Take care. God bless. Subscribe, please. Like it if you've got anything from this video, and also comment. Like I say, I will respond to comments either in the text or in my upcoming videos. I'll try to answer your questions if I can.